Are you also a huge fan of protein ice cream? And are you curious how you can turn healthy vegetables and your favorite vanilla flavored whey protein powder into the most delicious low-calorie coffee flavored protein ice cream? Then this video is exactly what you're looking for. Pure coffee pleasure without guilt.
Cottage cheese and zucchinis are the signature ingredients of my true natural protein ice creams, which are way lower in calories than ordinary ice cream, which are way lower in fat and sugar than ordinary ice cream, which are way higher in protein than ordinary ice cream, thanks to the casein protein in the cottage cheese and the whey protein powder, which are full of healthy vegetables and fruit, and most important, which are overly delicious. All your favorite flavors, pure pleasure without guilt.
In this video I will show you how I make the most delicious coffee flavored low calorie protein ice cream. I will share with you the complete recipe of the coffee flavored true natural protein ice cream. I will tell you exactly which ingredients you need, how much of each ingredient you should use, and I will show you how to process them into the most delicious and healthy low calorie protein ice cream. One small but important detail. I'm not a YouTube video maker who made a protein ice cream. I'm a protein ice cream maker who made a YouTube video. So sorry if this video is not of the highest quality, but I promise you, the protein ice cream is. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Jos from TrueNaturalBodybuilding.com. Since I was 14, I have been passionate about everything related to body composition optimization, building muscle mass while reducing excess body fat through training and healthy nutrition, without using any performance enhancing drugs or supplements. Today I'm over 50 and still exercising almost daily. In the autumn and in the winter I only do endurance training to optimize my respiratory health. And in the spring and in the summer I only do resistance training to rebuild my muscle mass and my strength for optimal fitness. Now let's get started with my amazing true natural protein ice cream recipes. The protein ice cream that we will make today is my coffee flavored recipe. Although I'm one of those rare people who never drink coffee, I have to admit that the taste of my coffee flavored protein ice cream is really amazing. 1 hour of coffee sensation for only 500 kilocalories. Wait till you taste it. I'm sure you will adore it.
Okay, the last thing I want to share with you before we start with the recipe is the nutritional content of my true natural protein ice creams. First, I must explain that for each ice cream flavor, I offer 4 different recipe versions to meet everyone's personal dietary needs. An ultra low calorie version, a delicious low fat version, a delicious low carb version, and an ultra delicious version. On average, they have about 80 kilocalories per 100 grams of protein ice cream, which equals 2 full scoops of ice cream. An ordinary ice cream typically contains about 3 times more calories, 4 times more fat, 3 times more carbohydrates, and 3 times less protein than my true natural protein ice creams. On top of that, my true natural protein ice cream consists for 60% of veggies and fruit, bringing quite some extra vitamins and minerals to the table. Just to put this into perspective, this corresponds to 400 grams of veggies and fruit in each 1 liter container of protein ice cream. This equals the daily recommended amount of vegetables and fruit for a healthy diet, which is 5 servings or cups per day. So the true natural protein ice creams really offer lots of healthy pleasure for very few calories. After you have clicked the like button of this video and subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can download for free my true natural protein ice cream Excel sheet, which contains all information you need to prepare the true natural protein ice creams, including the recipes with a complete list of ingredients and quantities and detailed directions of preparation, as well as detailed nutritional information for many different protein ice cream flavors, such as vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, coconut, cookies, coffee, etc. Do it right now.
Now let's go over the ingredients that I use for my coffee flavored true natural protein ice cream. It took me countless trial and error experiments to select the best ingredients and to optimize the composition to obtain the most healthy and low-calorie protein ice cream containing as little fat and sugar as possible while having an optimal taste which is comparable to or even better than the taste of commercial ice creams. So here we go. You need maximum 10 different ingredients. To make the low-fat version of this protein ice cream, you need 340 grams of frozen zucchini slices and 60 grams of frozen banana slices. The frozen zucchini slices you can buy as such in the supermarket or make them yourself from fresh zucchinis. The frozen banana slices you will make yourself from a fresh banana that is just ripe enough for optimal taste. Next, you need 200 grams of cottage cheese, preferable fat-free, 40 grams of vanilla flavored whey protein powder, 10 grams of freeze-dried instant coffee powder, or a bit less or more, depending on how strong your instant coffee is, and preferably you use decaf, especially if you want to eat the protein ice cream in the evening or if you want to eat large quantities at once. 6 grams of Dutch processed cocoa powder, 25 grams of dextrose, and 1.6 grams of xanthan gum. The xanthan gum is very important to get the right texture for your protein ice cream. Preferably you also add 0.8 grams of guar gum and 0.4 grams of pure stevia extract. To make the low carb version, you simply replace the frozen banana slices by frozen zucchini slices, the fat-free cottage cheese by standard cottage cheese, the dextrose by whipping cream, and you can use 0.8 instead of 0.4 grams of stevia extract. Make sure you use a vanilla whey protein powder with a rich vanilla flavor. I typically use the natural vanilla flavor of My Protein's Impact Whey Protein. This whey protein powder does not contain any thickening agents such as guar gum or xanthan gum. You can use any other whey protein powder, but if it already contains a thickening agent, you should use 0.4 grams less xanthan gum in the recipe. Otherwise, your ice cream may become too foamy. If you want your protein ice cream to have a higher protein content, you can simply add an additional 10, 20 or more grams of flavored or unflavored whey protein powder. If you want your protein ice cream to have less calories, you can reduce the amount of dextrose or whipping cream. The general rule is, however, the more whey protein powder, dextrose and whipping cream you use, the better the texture of the protein ice cream will be. To further reduce the calories, you can use coffee flavored whey protein powder instead of vanilla whey protein powder with cocoa and instant coffee powder. Personally, I prefer to use real cocoa and instant coffee powder rather than the artificial flavoring agents in the whey protein, because cocoa and instant coffee are full of healthy phytonutrients. Also, don't forget to check the ultra low calorie and ultra delicious version of this recipe in my Excel sheet.
The two ingredients that truly make the difference compared to all other protein ice cream recipes are the cottage cheese and the zucchini. Cottage cheese is a fantastic ingredient for protein ice cream because of its high protein content and especially because of its creamy texture. Cottage cheese turns out to be much better for protein ice cream than any other high protein dairy product, such as Greek yogurt, for example. Like cucumber and tomatoes, zucchinis are, from a scientific perspective, fruit. berries to be precise. But in the kitchen, we call them vegetables because they look like vegetables, because they taste like vegetables, because they are low in sugar as vegetables, and because we prepare them like vegetables. The great thing about zucchinis is that they have exactly the right properties that we need to give our protein ice cream the desired texture and volume, while having a very neutral taste. So they are really ideal as a basis for many ice cream flavors. Don't think that you can simply replace the zucchinis by any other vegetable or fruit. I have tried them all, and zucchinis are indeed very unique and by far the best. Okay, now that we have the ingredients, let's get started. First we are going to blend the dry powder ingredients. We put a plastic container on the balance and we put 40 grams of vanilla flavored whey protein powder in it. Then we add the stevia extract. For this we use two 0.5 milliliter scoops, which is exactly 0.4 grams. Then we add the guar gum. We add two 0.5 milliliter scoops, which is exactly 0.8 grams. And then we add four 0.5 milliliter scoops of xanthan gum, which equals 1.6 grams. And optionally, we add 25 grams of dextrose. The instant coffee and cocoa powder are the only dry ingredients that are not added to this blend. We close the container with a lid and shake until it's very well mixed. Then we put about half of the powder blend in a glass bowl. We add the cottage cheese. And add the rest of the powder blend on top of it. Then we mix it all with a tablespoon until all the powder nicely sticks to the cottage cheese. Now we place the plastic container back on the balance. and put 10 grams of instant coffee and 6 grams of cocoa powder in it. Then we put the pitcher of the blender on the balance and put the cottage cheese mass in the pitcher, evenly spread. Then we add the frozen ingredients. First 60 grams of frozen banana. And then the first 240 grams of frozen zucchini. Then we add the instant coffee and cocoa powder. And finally the remaining 100 grams of frozen zucchini. You can also add optionally 25 grams of whipping cream. You can use fresh whipping cream, but because it only lasts 3 days in the fridge after opening, I keep mine frozen as cubes and let them melt before using. The reason why we put the instant coffee and cocoa powder somewhere in the middle of the frozen ingredients is to prevent as much as possible that it sticks to the wall of the pitcher during blending. Now we put the lid on the pitcher and put the pitcher on the blender. We are going to mix it at the highest blender speed until ready. With my Ninja blender, this means 4 times 40 seconds. After each cycle, we push the powder that sticks to the wall of the pitcher down with a wooden spatula. After mixing, the amount of ice cream in the blender should be about 1.1 liter. And it should be a very viscous substance. Now we can put the ice cream in a container, close the container with the lid, and place it in the freezer for at least 1 day. It already tastes very good now, but it really needs to be completely frozen to be at its best.
After one day in the freezer, the protein ice cream is ready to be served. Well, not exactly yet. Since we don't use an ice cream machine, which continuously stirs the ice cream while getting frozen, and since we didn't add large quantities of calorie-rich cream and sugar to our recipes, you will notice that the protein ice cream is rather hard when it comes out the freezer. Too hard to be scooped and served indeed. So what do we do to resolve this? We place the ice cream container for about 40 to 60 minutes in the refrigerator, or for 20 to 30 minutes at room temperature. This allows the protein ice cream to soften a bit, so that it's easier to scoop out. Try it! I promise you, it's amazingly good. It tastes about the same as your favorite cup of coffee, only it gives you much longer pleasure, a solid portion of vegetables and high quality protein for very few calories. Wait till you taste it, you will adore it. Please share with me your experience in the comments below this video and ask me any question. I will try to read and reply to all of them.
After you have clicked the like button of this video and subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can download for free my True Natural Protein Ice Cream Excel sheet, which contains all information you need to prepare the True Natural Protein Ice Creams, including the recipes with a complete list of ingredients and quantities and detailed directions of preparation, as well as detailed nutritional information for many different protein ice cream flavors, such as vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, coconut, cookies, coffee, etc. Do it right now.
Don't forget to watch my other videos, in which I explain in detail how you can make all my True Natural Protein ice creams. Thank you and wish you lots of pleasure without guilt.
True natural, baby. Yeah.